Hello everyone. As you can see on the screen, I have taken few numbers and their products. 2 into 5 equals 10, 9 into 8 equals 72, 4 into 7 equals 28 and 6 into 3 equals 18. What I am going to do, I will keep the numbers to the left hand side of the screen and I will take the products to the right hand side. Let us separate them. 2, 5 and the product 10 goes to the right hand side. Same way 9, 8 and 72 goes to the right side. 4, 7, 28 comes down. 6, 3 and 18 goes to the right hand side. So these numbers 2, 5, 9, 8, 4, 7, 6, 3. These numbers are known as factors of the numbers which are right hand side. And here 10, 72, 28 and 18. These numbers are known as, or these products are known as multiples. So today we are going to learn multiples and factors. Here on the screen you can see 3 questions. So let us solve them. Number 1. List the first 5 multiples of 7. First 5 multiples of 7. So counting begins from 1. So simply you need to write the table of 7. So 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 7 threes are 21, 7 fours are 28 and 7 fives are 35. So this is the way we write the multiples. Number 2 we have write the 9th multiple of 9. So it is only asking for one multiple, the one which is the 9th multiple. So 9 into 9, 9 nines are 81. So 81 becomes your answer. Next question we have write the 7th multiple of 11. So you simply have to take 11 and then multiply it by 7. So 11 into 7 and your answer will be 77. So the 7th multiple of 11 is 77. We need to remember few things like multiples are endless. Why? Because if I tell you write all the multiples of 7, so you will keep on writing 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14, 21, 28, 35, then 7 sixes are 43. It will go on and on and on. So that is why we say multiples are endless. Now we will learn how to find the factors. So here an example is taken 48, the number 48. Now we will always start from 1 because 1 is the factor of all the numbers. So let's start 1 into 48, that gives me 48. Then 2 into 24. Now you must be thinking why 2, then 3, why not some other number? So there is a rule, it is called divisibility test. Divisibility test rule. If you have any doubt, the link will be shared in the description box. You can check and after that you come back to this video. So it will be easier for you to understand. So it goes by 3, 3 into 16, next 4 into 12, 6 into 8. So we have listed all the factors. After 6 it will not go by 7 but it goes by 8. So we don't need to write it again. Why? Because 6 8s are 48 or 8 6s are also 48. Now how to list the factors, how to write the factors? You need to follow the arrow from top to bottom. You need to write all the numbers, then from left to right, and at the end you will write from bottom to the top. So let us write the factors of 48. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24 and 48. Now you must have noticed that the factors will always end at the given number. So if I have taken the example over here 48, so it will end at 48. Now some important thing that you need to remember, factors are limited. What did I tell you? Multiples are endless but factors are limited, and 1 is the factor of all the numbers. Now let us take another example. Here list all the factors of 36. So 1 into 36, 2 into 18, 3 into 12, 4 into 9 and 6 into 6. Again we follow the arrow top to bottom, then left to right, and then from bottom to top. Now let us list all the factors of 36. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 36. Again I will tell you, factors are limited. Remember this, and 1 is the factor of all the numbers. Next, what is a prime number? The number which has only two factors. What is a prime number? The number which has only two factors, 1 and the number itself. Let us take an example 2. 2 can be divided by 1 as well as by itself, means 2 can be divided by itself. Let us take another example 5. 5 can be divided by 1 and it will be divided by itself. Apart from these two numbers, 5 cannot be divided by any other number exactly. So look at the example. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and so on. So if you find any number which has only two factors, you can easily understand that the given number is a prime number. Now what is a composite number? The number which has more than two factors. The number which has more than two factors is called a composite number. Let's take an example. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on. See, if you take 4, it is divisible by 1, it is divisible by 2 and it is also divisible by 4. So we are getting 3 factors. Any number which has more than 2 factors is known as a composite number. Now you need to remember, 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. It is known as, or it is called, a unique number. So if anyone tells you, is 1 a prime number? The answer is no. Is 1 a composite number? The answer is no. 1 is a unique number. So why have I told you what is a prime number? Because we are going to deal with this here. Prime factorization by successive division. Here we need to take only the prime numbers. Only we need to find the prime factors of a given number. So let us take a number 84. So it will go by 2. Let's divide. So when we divide it by 2, we get 42. Again it will go by 2. So we get 21. Now this time it will go by 3. So we get 3 sevens are 21. Then 7 is also a prime number, so it will go by 7. 7 ones are 7. So boys, you must have noticed that I have taken only the prime numbers to divide these numbers. So let us write the factors of 84. We have 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. Now let us multiply. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, and 12 7s are 84. Let us take another example. 98. It will go by 2, so let's divide. So it will go by 49. Next, 7 7s are 49. And then 7 1s are 7. So let us write all the prime factors of 98. So we have 2 into 7 into 7. Let us multiply and check. 2 7s are 14, 14 7s are 98. Now, prime factorization by factor tree method. Again I have taken that same number 84 we did by successive method. Now we are going to do by factor tree method. So you need to draw lines like this. It will go by 2. Keep all the prime numbers towards your left hand side. So it will be 42. Again you divide 42 by 2. We get 21. Then again 21 will be divided by 3. We get 7. And again 7 is divided by 7. We get 1. So let us circle all the prime numbers which is at the left hand side. 2, another 2, another 3, then 7. I am not going to circle 1. Why? Because 1 is not a prime number. As I have told you earlier, 1 is a unique number. So let us write all the factors of 84. So we write 2 into 2 into 3 into 7, the numbers which are circled. So let's multiply. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, and 12 7s are 84. Let us take another example. 98. Again we had done 98 by successive method. Now we are going to do with factor tree method. Draw lines like this. Divide it by 2. We get 49. Again 49 will be divided by 7. So we get 7 7s are 49. Again 7 will be divided. 7 1s are 7. So now we will circle all the prime numbers which is written at the left hand side. 2, 7 and 7. Now let us write the factors. 98 equals 2 into 7 into 7. You see, I have written all the numbers which are circled. So 2 7s are 14, 14 7s are 98. Thank you so much.